Hi DailyClout, I'm Kate Melgoza, and today we're talking about the protesters who have stationed themselves outside judges' homes in response to the documents related to the Roe v. Wade situation that came out a couple weeks ago. Basically, this group of people just didn't agree with what was in the documents, and so they decided to protest right outside the judge's house. Talk about invasion of privacy. First of all, before we get into the invasion of privacy part of it, let's just take a minute to think about why exactly they're protesting. So in a previous video that I did regarding the Roe v. Wade situation, we talked about what the documents actually say, and that is that the decision regarding abortion, whether it should be legal or illegal, would pass to the states. It's no longer going to be a federal decision, kind of blanket law. It's going to be up to the individual state to determine whether it's legal or illegal. That's pretty much it. And yet, we still have people out in the streets raging about how people are taking away their constitutional rights. Number one, it is not a constitutional right. Just throwing that out there. Number two, no one is taking anything away. We're just passing the power on to a different person. So once again, if you're upset about this decision that hasn't even been made yet, you don't camp outside a judge's house. Go actually do something about it, like vote, like encourage other people to vote. And that's how you get your point across. You don't just sit there and throw a fit and hold up angry signs screaming. Not helpful. Also, I'm not sure if this is public record, but it's low-key concerning that people know where these judges live. Like, if I was a judge, I would be terrified to be a judge because all the people that disagree with me could just sit outside my house, threateningly or non-threateningly. That's creepy. Like, could you imagine how these judges feel? Like, especially judges that have families and there's these angry protesters outside. That's horrible. Like, they have children. The other point that I wanted to bring up with this is that the idea that they're protesting like this kind of just makes me think that they don't actually know what the documents say. Like, has anyone sat down with these people and explained that abortion is not being illegalized in the entire United States? That's not what's happening. Like, why are you so angry? And part of it, too, is you have people who have really strong personalities, just a few of them, and they get really into it. And then everyone else who considers themselves, pro-choice, pro-abortion, whatever, they just follow along. They're like, oh my gosh, abortion is being taken away from us. And they don't even take the time to do their own research and see if that's actually what's going on. No one has learned that, what's on mainstream media and headlines are not the truth. Stop looking at the headlines. Look at the actual information. And finally, if you did do your research and, you've read what the text says and you genuinely disagree with it, like you think this is actually a problem, then do something productive about it. You don't sit outside someone's house like a 4-year-old and throw a fit and cry about it. That's not going to be very helpful. And also, it just kind of shows that you don't actually know what's happening. You've just read the headlines. So in short, if you've done your research, if, you've looked through the text and you find that it is something that you think should be changed, then ask yourself, what is the most effective way to change this? And in my personal opinion, that way is to vote and to be active in your community, and not by camping out a stranger's home, making them feel threatened, making their family feel threatened, and invading their privacy. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Everyone, it's Naomi Wolf of DailyClout, and I am asking you to please, if you like the video you just saw, support us, become a member, donate. You can send checks to P.O. Box 24, Millerton, New York, 12546, or go to DailyClout, DailyClout, become a member or donate. Thank you so much for your support. Every penny goes for paying our hardworking staff, paying hosting costs, and paying our lawyers who have been leading the fight to keep you safe and free, to keep the Constitution safe and to keep you free. Thank you so much.